This is OnScreenMAX, all things movies, all the time. Today, we're unleashing 10 Asian female action movies that will leave you breathless. From fierce fight sequences to jaw-dropping stunts, these films are packed with power, passion, and non-stop action. Number 10. Knuckle Girl. Knuckle Girl follows a young woman with a terrifyingly powerful set of fists, but she's not just in it for the fight. She's after something much bigger, the truth. After her sister goes missing, she enters the underground fighting world, risking it all for the information that could unlock a deadly conspiracy. Each fight brings her closer to the man responsible, but the more she uncovers, the deeper she's dragged into a violent underworld she can't escape. This film blends brutal action with emotional intensity, creating a roller coaster of fists, fury, and revenge. It's not just a fight for survival, it's a fight for justice as she battles both physically and emotionally to uncover the truth and save her loved ones. Number 9. Maria. Maria, a former assassin, is living quietly with her daughter after leaving her violent past behind. But peace doesn't last forever. When a vicious betrayal from her old cartel forces her back into the world she tried to leave, Maria has no choice but to embrace her deadly skills once again. What follows is a blood-soaked journey across the Philippine landscape as she seeks to take down the men who destroyed her life and her family. Every fight is a spectacle, with Maria moving like a force of nature, cutting through foes with precision and a cold heart. This isn't just revenge. It's a statement Maria's quest for justice will have you gripped as the stakes continue to rise with every battle. Number 8. No Mercy. No Mercy is the relentless tale of a woman who will stop at nothing to save her sister. Fresh out of prison, she learns that her sister has been abducted by a human trafficking ring. With no one to trust and nowhere to turn, she takes matters into her own hands and goes on a relentless mission to rescue her, taking out anyone who stands in her way.
They need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading.
The brutality is on full display as she fights her way through a network of criminals, using both her wits and fists to bring down anyone who dares to oppose her. The raw, unfiltered action and emotion in this film capture the desperation of a sister willing to sacrifice everything to save her family. Number 7. Special Delivery. In Special Delivery, the lead female character is much more than just a delivery driver. She's a highly trained, highly capable warrior forced to take on a dangerous mission. When she's tasked with delivering a child to safety, she's thrust into a battle against ruthless criminals who will stop at nothing to get what they want. As she speeds through the streets, dodging gunfire and jumping into brutal combat at every turn, the stakes become life or death, not just for her, but for the innocent child in her care. The action is fast-paced and unpredictable, blending expert driving stunts with intense hand-to-hand combat to keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 6. Furies. Set in Vietnam, Furies follows a trio of women who are out to dismantle the criminal underworld that exploits women for profit. In a world where survival is a daily struggle, these women train to become ruthless warriors, learning to use their bodies and minds to combat those who seek to harm the innocent. The film doesn't hold back on the violence, with each fight scene more brutal than the last, as these women fight for justice and vengeance. Mixing high-impact martial arts with heart-pounding drama, Furies is a fresh take on the revenge genre that will leave you breathless. Number 5. Ballerina. Ballerina tells the story of a former bodyguard who embarks on a quest for vengeance after the tragic death of her closest friend. Trained in combat, quick on her feet, and sharp with every move, she isn't just protecting someone, she's hunting down those responsible for the death that shattered her world. With graceful yet brutal choreography, Ballerina delivers heart-stopping action sequences that combine the elegance of ballet with powerful fight choreography. Her journey is filled with rage, grace, and bloody revenge, and it's impossible not to root for her as she takes down anyone who stands in her way. Number 4. Fury. In Fury, we meet a mother who's been living a quiet life after leaving behind her violent past. But when her daughter is kidnapped, she'll stop at nothing to get her back. She fights through a brutal maze of criminal underworlds, facing off against merciless criminals in a high-stakes battle that will test everything she's made of. The action is brutal, with intense fight scenes that leave you breathless. Every punch, every kick is felt, and each move is calculated as she fights her way through the danger to save her daughter. This film isn't just about survival, it's about family, making each moment hit harder. Number 3. Kill Boksoon. Kill Boksoon tells the story of a woman forced to choose between her work as a top-tier assassin and her responsibility as a single mother. Known for her cold, efficient killing style, her two worlds start to collide as she faces the consequences of her dual life. The action sequences are crisp and intense, with each scene showcasing the fierce determination and strength that defines her character. As she struggles to balance motherhood with her deadly profession, the film keeps you on the edge of your seat, immersing you in a personal and professional conflict that's impossible to ignore. Number 2. The Villainess. The Villainess introduces us to a woman trained as an assassin from a young age, with deadly skills that make her unstoppable. She's out for revenge, seeking retribution against the men who betrayed her and destroyed her life. The film offers jaw-dropping action sequences that push the boundaries of what's possible. Each fight is a visual spectacle, full of high-speed chases, brutal hand-to-hand combat, and stunning choreography that will leave you awestruck. As she fights for her freedom, the film explores the emotional cost of living a life of violence, showing the vulnerability beneath the tough exterior of this fierce woman. Number 1. The Witch, Part 1. The Subversion. The Subversion introduces a seemingly innocent girl with a dark and deadly secret. After surviving a traumatic past and discovering her incredible powers, she must battle the forces that seek to exploit her abilities, using brutal force and ruthless cunning. The action sequences are intense, combining high-energy martial arts with supernatural elements for one jaw-dropping spectacle after another. The Witch takes the genre to new heights, offering a unique blend of emotional depth, intense action, and spine-chilling moments that will leave you desperate for the next part. There you have it, 10 Asian female action movies that will blow your mind. From fierce showdowns to heart-stopping stunts, these films prove that power comes in all forms. Whether you're in for the action, the intensity, or the unforgettable characters, these movies have something for everyone. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more epic movie lists. You're watching OnScreenMAX, all things movies, all the time.